First of all, I want to apologise because I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, so I sound a bit rough, but oh well, GTA 6 needs us, so we'll persevere for now. So for a few weeks now, there's been discussion online, particularly on Reddit, about a Reddit user who supposedly leaked information about GTA 6, and the implication being that this Reddit user was potentially a Rockstar insider of some sort, or at least someone with knowledge of GTA 6. I've been umming and ahhing about whether to talk about this, and I've just decided that we should kind of dig into it as much as we can, not just take it at face value. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. So basically all we know comes from this post here on Reddit, because the user, well, look who's back, which is obviously a reference to this part of the GTA 6 trailer, the user has deleted their account. So I'll just read this to you. For some reason, people just stopped talking about this, and I've not seen one influencer cover this in their videos. So a while ago, there was this person that predicted the song that would be used in the GTA 6 trailer before it even came out. Afterwards, some in this subreddit asked him where they got that information from, and he just pointed at their username, which was the exact quote the lady with the hammers used in the trailer. They also repeatedly said the trailer is coming out on December the 6th, weeks prior, but was mostly ignored. That might have even been the original date for the reveal, since it's only one day after the official one. Lastly, they also said the trailer was going to showcase the world and get everyone excited about the crazy stuff happening. I'm guessing with crazy stuff they meant the TikToks. I personally don't think this person is a hacker that somehow got into the servers, but an actual Rockstar Games employee or child of one, since contrary to the other leakers, they are very supportive of Rockstar in general and didn't leak anything crazy that might disrupt the game's development. They're also very defensive of Aaron, that's Aaron Garbett, who is, I can't remember his exact title, but he's a kind of senior head of something at Rockstar. Head of design, maybe, something like that, as senior figure at Rockstar who's been involved in, I think, every GTA game of the last few years, certainly GTA 5 and GTA 4, I think. As well as the rest of the team, and regularly shit-talk the leakers. Also mentioned they will be getting the game for free. The person deleted the account shortly afterwards, but the interesting thing is that they created it on November 19th, 2023, which means they must have seen the trailer at least 2 weeks before it dropped. Now, the person themselves have said the majority of employees haven't seen the trailer for fear of the song being leaked, which adds up with the devs themselves saying on Twitter they watched the trailer for the first time when it came out. The fact that they themselves watched it, though, might even suggest he's pretty high up in the food chain. Besides, what intern would have the balls to just casually leak things on a GTA subreddit? They also seem mildly annoyed that Dan Houser, left the company to work on American Caper, which could mean they have at least interacted with him and that there's some resentment against Dan in the studio ever since he left. Now, after talking for so long about their identity, let's get straight to the point on what he revealed about GTA 6. Dual-wielding weapons confirmed. Gore and dismemberment in-game, different colour sunsets, orange, purple, pinkish for Miami, basketball 3 versus 3, this one I found a bit interesting because Rockstar and LeBron James hyped each other up when the trailer released. Would be cool if they used him for motion capture. It will be harder to carjack NPCs. The gameplay leak we saw is an old build. The game will look much better. This is apparently nothing like the real map, and no one will know what it looks like before the game comes out. Thinks Jamie King's opinion on GTA 6 has no value and is irrelevant. Now, after typing all this, who was that person? Sam Houser trolling us. Also, why is nobody else talking about it like it's not a big deal? So I thought I would talk about it. As I said, this look who's back person has deleted their profile, so there's no kind of way of going back and seeing, but this poster here on Reddit has attached a picture of a screenshot of the comments that this person made, and I've selected just a few of them that I thought were relevant to this video. So here we see the person talking about the trailer, and as you can see, they're from the days prior to the trailer actually being released, from November 26th to the December the 4th. I think it will showcase the world and really get everyone excited about the crazy stuff will be happening. It's certainly possible this is a reference to all the TikTok stuff. He says the trailer is incredible, everyone will go crazy, obviously making it fairly obvious that this person's seen the trailer. Again, the trailer is fantastic. It's been a long road, but the love is all worth it. Rockstar are back. I assume that the long road, but the love is all worth it is a reference to what he says in the other comment here. I predict Love is a Long Road by Tom Petty, which of course, as we know, ended up being the song for the first trailer of GTA 6. So these posts, unless this person's a fortune teller, these posts certainly show that they had seen the trailer or had some sort of knowledge about the trailer beforehand. We continue. It's coming on the 6th, they say, the trailer, their prediction for the trailer release. And I'll say that I've just selected one comment here. It's coming on the 6th, but they said this multiple times. It's coming on the 6th. As we know, it didn't come on the 6th. It was announced for the 5th, but it was leaked early. And so I think it was... in the UK, it was kind of overnight, the 4th into the 5th. I can't remember the exact time, but it came on the 5th. But as the other Redditor posted, the 6th could have been their initial plan. We don't know. And he says here the majority of Rockstar employees haven't seen it for fear of the song being leaked. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty feasible. That doesn't surprise me. I suspect that would be true, and I think it's probably been backed up by Rockstar developers as well. Here is some of the more specific things this person's talking about in the game. So there was a post about, will it be harder to carjack NPCs in GTA 6? And they comment, oh, you'll be so excited. So this is where I kind of think the Redditor who posted these screenshots may be getting a bit too carried away, because I don't think this is this person confirming anything. It's just sort of implying something. I don't really know what it means by getting harder to carjack NPCs. I mean, are they going to refuse to let you in? Are they not going to slow down for you? Are they going to shoot back more often? We don't know. But what could they mean by, oh, you'll be so excited? I don't know. That's something to speculate about, I think. And then there was a discussion about the map, a supposed map leak. And this person said, this is not the real map, nor will anyone find out until the game comes out. The leaker recently doesn't know anything and is just begging for attention. There's a few times actually where this person kind of criticizes the leakers, and the irony doesn't seem obvious to them, considering this person has also somewhat been leaking details as well. But I guess it's kind of an ego thing. So the Reddit poster took this to mean that the map is not people have no idea what the map's going to be like, and I don't think that's true, because I think the mapping project, which we'll talk about in a future video, is doing a pretty good job, and in the past they've done good jobs with GTA 5's map. Wasn't perfect, but was pretty close. The only thing I can think of is my long-standing theory, which, I'll be very disappointed if this doesn't happen, because I've theorized about it so much, is that there's a second location outside of the main map, Leonida, an island like Cuba or one of the Bahamian islands or something. But I don't think that person's necessarily talking about that, because I feel like they would say that here. But they probably, no one will find out about the real map until the game comes out. Yeah, I mean, the whole map, the map as a whole, that's certainly the case. Here, this next one is Rockstar must add this, and the post has kind of been deleted, but from the comments and from what the Redditor posted about this, they're talking about different coloured sunrises for the map, and this person says, "Don't worry, they have added these sunrises." Again, this sort of doesn't seem that surprising. The idea that they would have different coloured sunrises, it's just the idea with GTA 6 is to make it as realistic as possible, and so that's certainly what they'll be doing. Please let there be gore and dismemberment in game, and this supposed insider says there will be. Now, the Redditor has taken this to mean, as it says here, that there will be gore and dismemberment, as this person quite clearly says. I don't know if it's that straightforward. I think there will be some more gore than maybe there has been in the past. I'm thinking about for basically Red Dead Redemption 2, the way things are in that. Things can get a bit gory sometimes. But I don't think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be like... When I see gore and dismemberment in game, I think of like the Dead Island games, and where you're kind of chopping up zombies and, carving off their limbs and their heads and stamping in their heads and stuff. And I don't think it's going to be quite that. And I don't think it's in anyone's interests. I mean, no one is playing GTA for a really gory, experience like that. That's not really what it's about. And Rockstar kind of has enough problems when it comes to marketing GTA as a kind of, it's faced loads of criticism in the past. So I don't think it's going to be... I do think it will be gorier than perhaps than GTA 5, and I think I think maybe gory isn't the right word to use. Maybe the word is more realistic. I think, if you shoot someone in the arm, then there'll be some arm damage, and if you shoot someone in the head, maybe their head will blow off. I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be super gruesome. Just a bit more realistic, which is what we want, really. I don't think anyone really wants to see it, as I said before, a really, really gory, gruesome game in GTA, because that's not really what it's about. Dual wielding weapons, you will, he says. Essentially saying that there will be dual wielding weapons in game, which again doesn't surprise me too much. I kind of expected that would be the case. I think I always think when I'm making these videos in particular, what can Rockstar do in GTA 6 that they haven't done before? And one of the obvious things is dual wielding weapons. This is something that you can do in Red Dead Redemption 2. Again, I always think to Red Dead Redemption 2 being their kind of most recent proper game. Some of the things they do in there will no doubt be adapted into GTA 6, because they will learn. But this is something we've seen in the past. So you can dual wield weapons in Red Dead Redemption 2, I believe. And so I would expect to see this in GTA 6. Also, we have seen in some of these early leaked gameplay videos, we have seen that you can change which hand you're holding a gun in, which is something we haven't been able to do before. So I wouldn't be surprised if you can do it. You can have guns in both hands. Again, this is something that's also been done in Max Payne 3, and lots of games do this now. Obviously, Tomb Raider is the first one that comes to mind. But yeah, dual wielding weapons. I don't know how, dual wielding pistols and maybe SMGs or machine guns. I don't think you're going to be able to necessarily dual wield RPGs or dual wield miniguns. I mean, that would be incredible, but I don't think that's going to be the case. A few things that I thought were worth mentioning, also talking about this person, this mysterious person, is there was a post about the leaks that came sort of late last year about GTA 6 were reportedly coming from someone who was related or friends of a relative of a Rockstar developer. And in this top comment here, this person defends that Rockstar developer, Aaron, also referring to him by his first name. Could mean something, could mean nothing, I don't know. Doesn't need his pickup with this scumbag referring to the leaker. So obviously defending this Rockstar developer, and in quite a few cases, this person does defend Rockstar and its staff. And there's another kind of post here. My dad was a QA, which I assume means quality assurance. I don't know for sure. Quality assurance manager for Rockstar North. Ask me. I guess it's like a Q&A. And this person says, okay, what did they think of the heads of development? Sam Hauser, Dan Hauser, Aaron Garbett, Rob, etc. So kind of I don't know, I thought that was kind of an odd question to ask, but it's interesting that they asked it. And here again, a post about recent leak part of Rockstar's marketing. Now, I think most people will agree that none of the leaks have been planned on Rockstar's part, but here this person says, I can be 100% certain it was not planned. And then this person comments, oh yeah, I'm so butthurt. I'll get that game for free, so I ain't worried. Makes you question, why are they getting it for free? The only reason anyone would be getting GTA 6 for free is if they work for Rockstar, surely. I didn't even know that they got it for free, but I guess that would make sense. Lastly, there was this post on Reddit, not by this Look Who's Back, but by someone else. You can see here, Humble Leg. I have Grand Theft Auto 6. Now I know I'm going to get stop the BS, but hear me out. My dad works at Rockstar and he's in charge just under Sam Hauser, and him and Sam Hauser, this is a really long sentence, but essentially he sets out what he claims Rockstar GTA 6 begins with, the beginning missions. You can pause and read the whole thing if you want. It's very hard to read because there's like no punctuation at all. But essentially this is what this person says the first few missions are like. Would be funny, by the way, if I don't think this is true, obviously, but it would be funny if this ended up being true. But this person reported back, what if I told you that this is what I'm living? This dude is lying, though. In terms of this is what I'm living, does he mean the son or daughter of a Rockstar developer? Is that what they're talking about? And that kind of brings me on to what I think this is. So I do actually think that this person is legit. I think that they are someone connected to someone from Rockstar. Possibly, my initial thought is that they are the child of a Rockstar employee or someone who's been working on GTA 6, and that with work from home and everything, this person has somehow, either overheard the trailer or, been in the background when their parent has been working and they've seen it, or logged onto the computer when the parents not there. Or it could be the friend of a child of someone or a friend of a developer, something like that. I don't think it's a Rockstar employee. I think it's someone who knows a Rockstar employee quite closely and has seen some stuff and is kind of getting a bit of an ego trip out of sharing this stuff online. And I think some of it is probably true, and Other parts are probably exaggerated and embellished a bit. So my advice would be with this is to take it with a grain of salt, because while this person did get the trailer song correct and the trailer release date nearly correct, a lot of the other stuff they said is quite vague, and some of it is also what we already sort of expected. So I'll leave you with that. What do you think of this? What do you make of this? I'll be interested to hear your thoughts.